going up against the Los Angeles Video. I'm in my bag.
Stay focused on your workout.
I'm gonna do playmaking. Let's see, alley hoop pass, rack attack.
So you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not now. I slipped. Outlet passing.
So you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
Sarah, you see how Trump be everywhere with no mask on? You just saw that thing.
Oh, oh. I'm in my bag. Yeah. I'm gonna do rack attack.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Can't score nothing. I can't score nothing.
Let it go.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get your ass in the game. Discovered a new formula. Drop the rubber. Stop the slipping. Made it feel unreal. Blew his mind, blew their minds. Now change the game for good.
There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD became the first duo of Lakers starters in the All-Star game since Shaq and Kobe in 2013. It was, as we all expected, a perfect pairing. And LeBron said, it's getting better as the days go by. The more time you spend together having the same goals, the same drive, it organically happens. I don't know about organics, I just know that those two are scary for the rest of the league. Kevin?
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Now, here's Garland. Shot clock at 6. Singletary buries the long-range jumper.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Schroeder finds James. Back to Schroeder. High, arcing shot. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
What a nice looking shot from Schroeder there. Caught the defense off guard with the beautiful floater.
Pass to Garland. Singletary. Offline with his three. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game.
Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can.
You can see how Schroeder's eyes get big whenever he has a chance like that. Surprising from the point guard position.
Outside, Sexton. Cleveland moving it around. Singletary, James covering. Drummond trying to get himself free. Cleveland gets it back. Lays it up off the glass.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Love can't hit. The Lakers in the lead. LeBron passes to Schroeder. That shot missing, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more to the role of being a microwave scorer.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Markieff Morris comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Clark, he's checked in for James. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Wesley Matthews. Now, here's Caldwell-Pope. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Harrell missing. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton. You know, that basket must be widening out right now, but he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Harrell high post. To the paint. Here's Clark. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Okoro. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And Kevin, they they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Schroeder. 24-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Now, here's Cobb. It's Porter outside. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 2. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
The biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So I think those are 2 areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game. So I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that range.
Here's Schroeder in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now, here's Cobb. He's guarded by Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Osman, the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and put.
Sanchez called timeout. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of what had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were having that in come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you set. But I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are. You can win no matter where the venue.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 6. Outside, Sexton. Harris up top. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Harris, no good. Los Angeles leading by 6. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. He can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs it.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. James looking it over. And they double up James. Pass to Kuzma. And Caldwell Pope now atop the key. Score it. His third.
Man, we gonna lose, man.
And Caldwell Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
Singletary covered by LeBron. Singletary. Good D by James.
We gonna lose.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, we gonna lose.
And
They
now it's an
right.
8-point Laker lead.
Well, LeBron right through the defense this time. Incredible at
It's
finishing
not my
off
fault we losing.
that
I'm
one.
doing what I'm supposed
Timeout
to
is
be
called.
doing.
First of the game for the Cavaliers. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His
Doing what
game
I'm
break
supposed to
wasn't
be
always
doing.
like
Y'all
his
just
shot.
not getting open.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last season. Take you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Okoro, he's checked in. Garland comes in. Harris. 1:53 left to play here in the half. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Okoro. Drummond working against Gasol. Garland with it. He had 10 points in the win against Denver. A nice shot by Okoro.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out of it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Sexton.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
Now here's LeBron. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
At its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's James. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game.
There isn't a move that LeBron James hasn't practiced or doesn't know, and he's just setting up the defense right there. Great position in the paint.
Here's Sexton following the basket by LeBron James. Right wing. And here is Garland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Kuzma against Love. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter.
The 3. Garland with the bucket.
Oh, good to see.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on way through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah. He has been
Up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. Important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Outside, Sexton. The pass to Garland. The dish to Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. Goes back up. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Drummond.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Now here's Schroeder. 8 points for him. Passes it to Gasol. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the Lakers get called for the foul.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
And the Lakers making a change here. Harrell's checked in, and Cleveland with a change here too. Nance is checked in. And it's tied up with that one.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
LeBron passes to Harrell. James in the post. 7 points in the game, and the layup is good. LeBron's got 9 points.
Now, this is why LeBron shoots such a high percentage. He picks his spots, and then he burrows his way right to the interior.
Singletary, James covering. Pass to Sexton for the lead. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Loads it up there for Harrell. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Montrezl Harrell with a throwdown that gets his teammates up.
Pass to Garland. And here's Nance, guarded by Kuzma. Singletary gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 9.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
LeBron kicks it over to Schroeder. Sexton against Matthews. And there's the pass to Kuzma. Over Sexton. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Markieff Morris is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Clark comes in for James. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Matthews. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Passes to Schroeder. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Caldwell Pope's got 8.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Now, here's Cobb. He's guarded by Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Porter outside. Offensive rebound. Nance. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The defender is trying to get aggressive because when Larry Nance Jr. gets into that area, he becomes problematic.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. Shoot 2.
And that one misses. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. Good eye from Cobb. Spotting wide open man, sets it up perfectly with that pass.
Schroeder outside with some arc, and the layup is good. Schroeder's got 10 points in the game.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to Okoro. There's a minute left to play in the third. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Shoot two. And he makes the first. Los Angeles making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Love's checked in.
Work their way to the line here in the second half.
Shooter passes to Caldwell Pope. 50 seconds. Game. Porter pulls it in.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Mark against Love. No good from Clark. And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 2-point game. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Cleveland shoot their attempts here.
Break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from McGee. Both free throws good from McGee. Lakers trail by 4.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Schroeder. 1 second left, and the layup is up and in. Schroeder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A versatile attack and a change of speed guard. Once Schroeder gets things going, the opposition could be in for a long night.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Markieff Morris is out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's LeBron James, and it's Matthews in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Okoro, and oh boy. misses the free throw. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. He hits the second from the line. Now LeBron. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Sight, LeBron. You thought this was
number 8 now
Bro.
on the night.
sight. You thought you had a dunk. I'm like, you might get it though.
He's
You
covered by
might.
Matthews. To the left wing. There's Garland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
James outside. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way.
To the middle. Singletary. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's LeBron. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Now here's Okoro. Defense is right there. And that one drops for him.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. A switch here also for Cleveland. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Okoro. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He told his guys, the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Kuzma can't get it to go.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Singletary, covered by LeBron, kicks to Drummond. He dishes it to Sexton. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over Matthews with the second effort, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
Throw good, Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Larry Nance is checked in for the Cavaliers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. James in the post. From 6 feet out, he nails it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now, here's Sexton. Back to Drummond. Let's go. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Drummond. Sexton's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Cavs. Los Angeles calls timeout. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Andre Drummond.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
If he can only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a... And so it's Cleveland. And James, they trail by 7. Count that bucket.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
Matthews against Sexton. There's Garland. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists tonight.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here's LeBron. No good with the triple. .102 left in the 4th. Singletary, James cover. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. .44 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Gobby's checked in for Garland. Timeout called, Cleveland. They're up by 5. 43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
So it's the Lakers now. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Matthews against Sexton. And Matthews kicks to Kuzma. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Schroeder missing. So it's Cleveland winning.
Negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Fred Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.
I'm glad I'm done with this. With this game. Right. My name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris. And on the next episode, we'll be versing the Los Angeles Clippers. So you don't want to miss out on this episode. And stay tuned. And yeah, man, that's gonna wrap it up. I'll catch you guys in the next video.